This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna try to pretend the camera's not there, and we'll see how this goes.
Whoa!
Is any of this interesting? Oh man, that sounds terrible.
Don't like that. I don't think people realize how difficult it is to put this stuff together.
Behind the scenes, with Royish good looks, studio diary.
So this is gonna be Studio Day 10, Diary Day 10, whatever we're calling this. At this point, session number 10 for the Mandalorian song. Today, I'm gonna try to do some vocals. I need to warm up first. So that is the first order of business. So I'm here at my piano in frame. Hard to get a good angle for all this. I like to sit down at my piano and do my vocal warm-ups. If you've listened to, I forget which number it is, but there's one podcast episode I did all about my vocal warm-ups. So I'm gonna go through that now. On vocal recording day, I like to do a warm-up sort of in like the middle of the day. Right now it's about 1:30. I probably won't record until maybe 3 or 4, but I like to do like an early warm-up, screw my head on, hit the studio for late afternoon into the evening, and that's normally my go-to. I don't know if there's a better way. I wish I could sing at like 10 a.m. and get it done early, but you have to wait for the voice to get fully, warmed up and in the zone. For me, that sweet spot is like mid-afternoon when I finally feel like singing. So forgive me a little bit because I'm gonna be chewing gum, I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water, and this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna try to pretend the camera's not there, just do my thing, and we'll see how this goes. Ignore the out-of-tune piano. Is any of this interesting? Hopefully the background doesn't look too disheveled and wacky, and hey, it's a studio. John Storick once said, the famous studio designer, studios are like workshops. They're meant to be used. If they look messy, it just means that they're being put to good use. So don't feel bad about your messy studio. Let's go back down an octave, do vowels. Ooh, ah, ee, oh, ooh, ah, ee, oh, ooh, ah, ee, oh. ah, ee, oh. Yo, ooh, ah, ee, oh. Yo, oh. Some of this is like a little bit superstition becoming ritual. I have to do a warm-up to feel like the vocals are going to be like the real thing. You've seen me do on the demos, I just jump into recording, and sometimes there's magic in those hastily prepared sessions. Sometimes the kind of tone that you can record is more unique than this warmed up tone, but I normally blow my voice out really quickly. If I warm up, I tend to have more longevity. There's always a trade-off with whatever you're doing, but I like to do that first octave on ms or ooh or oh, something really easy, redo that octave with vowels, take a little bit of a break like I'm kind of doing now, and then try to move up to like higher range and falsetto, and eventually like, hopefully, this song is in G. So it hits a G. I think my piano is a step flat, so I think this is a G.
Nah. Yeah.
So G. And I think it hits one A. So I think that'll be in the range today once we get warmed up, but almost every single phrase in the song, you took the creed and believe this is the way, right? So the verses are all up on that G, and then Mandalorian, Mandalorian. So G, it's funny, G is like not so high up there. A is where I feel like I start to strain and I can't hold that very long. So hopefully G will be a little bit easier. And then, what does the pre-chorus do? If you would only understand. Yeah, so every single part of the song starts on G. So it's gonna be an important note. We need to make sure we can at least get there. Or if you're playing my out of tune piano, A flat. Ooh, ooh. Oh man, that sounds terrible. Ooh, ah, ee, oh, ooh, ah, ee, oh, yo, yo, ooh, ah, ee. Where are we? Yo. Not sounding great there. Kind of holding back though, and sort of this fake like, oh, I can sing really high, but I'm really not in my full tone. Ah, ee, goo. Maybe we should do goo. Gaga, gaga, gee, 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 go. What are you doing? Gee, 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 go. I heard on a YouTube video somewhere that like G, ga, 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 something about that actually like strengthens your vocal cords. I don't know if it's true. I do that every now and then, and it does help sort of like lift. Ga, 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 ga. Sort of lift like your palate up a little bit. I don't know anything about what I'm saying, but if you're straining, maybe that's a good trick. I'm gonna try that today. Ga, 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 goo, 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 ga, ga, gee, gee, go. Ga, goo, 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 ga, 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 gee, 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 go. It's kind of more like saying a regular word. Maybe that's part of it. Ga, 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 gee, 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 go. Go, 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 ga, 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 gee, 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 go. Go, go, go. So now we're in E, but it's F on my piano. So there's A flat, ga ga, or G sharp, ga also interesting. That exercise brings you up to me. So really, we don't need to go higher than F sharp. Go, 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 ga, 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 gi, 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 go. I was just reading about this in Stillness is the Key. I forgot who it was actually referring to, but it was like a star athlete that would only train to like 80%. When it came time for, the game, for like the recording day, that's when he would give, 110% to have some in reserve, but not train too far. So that's also interesting to like not blow yourself out on the warm up. Go, go, ga, ga, oh, 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 ah, ooh, ooh. Maybe we can go to falsetto. Ooh, ah, ee, oh, yeah. Sirens, really fun warm up, but you have to be able to do it without that hiccup in between. They're like, George of the Jungle. You have to get it smooth up and down. Ooh. Nice and smooth in and out of that falsetto. Oh. A little bit of hiccup there. Oh. All right, so that is actually like pretty decent warm up. There's still gonna be more dust to shake off, especially just going from the vowel to like goo goo gaga gee gee. You're gonna say actual words. You took the creed and believe this is the way. There's so much more to that. You took the creed and believe this is the way. All of your life you've been both hunter and prey. You're a man. What key are we in? Does that make a Mandalorian? You would grow up, never showing your face. You didn't know why, it's just how you were raised. You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian. What makes the Mandalorian? What makes the Mandalorian? What makes the man? What makes the man? Deep in the minds of living, deep in the minds, you redeem and restart, and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? You're one of them now, a a surprise to be sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? Of the Mandalore, you're Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian. What makes a man the Mandalorian? What makes the Mandalorian? Makes the man scatter like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're Mandalorian, always a Mandalorian. If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the man. What makes a man DeLorean? What makes the man DeLorean? Makes the man. What makes the man? All right. I mean, that's all you can really do. Do some warm-ups, run through the song. Probably should have played it on guitar rather than piano, but we're right here. Okay, so, I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest, drink some more water. We'll come back to this for the official recording in a couple hours, and I think it's gonna be great. Truth be told, I'm always super worried about, like, is my voice gonna be able to do it? Is it gonna sound good? Is the tone gonna be there? There's still lyrics I kind of want to change. Like, who knows? So the only thing I can do is my ritual of warming up, trying to record it, and seeing what happens. Man, this whole project, I don't know if it's therapeutic to be doing this or not. It certainly will be to look back on it and have the record. I think, like, that's the biggest win here is that, hey, dude, no matter how the song comes out, like, you did this. You wrote the song, you demoed the song, you recorded it, you documented the whole process, dude. So don't worry about it. And that's the thing is, like, this is just it's just one project. There's gonna be more projects. So enough blabbering on. See you in a couple hours and we'll do some real vocals. I gotta go over here to turn it off though.
Behind the scenes.
Just a castaway, an island lost at sea. Oh, another lonely day with no one here but me. Oh, more loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world and hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. There's G. Okay, great. Message in a bottle. A year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep me together. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart. And I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world and hope that someone gets my. Hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. My message in a bottle. Woke up this morning and don't believe what I saw. 100 billion
Mandalorian. All right, a little bit of a warm up there, and now. This is funny to do on camera. Camera. Yeah! Let's go!
Studio Diary.
All right, back in the studio for real vocals. I'll probably film some of it, but not everything. But one thing I did wanted to show is here in Pro Tools, one thing I really like to do is turn down the, bass and guitar a little bit and turn up the vocals a little bit. So that way, when I'm recording, I can hear the drums, you get the rhythm, you get some of the music, but I want to hear more of me. So you either have to turn up the vocals or turn down the music, one or the other. So I try to do like a different sort of headphone mix per se, temporarily while I do the recording. And that's something I have to feel out because every recording session is a little different. It depends. So I'm setting up the session here, and I might also, since we did a lot of recording really, like if we look at this main vocal track, I think there's already, like look at how many, this one pre-chorus, like we went crazy on that. So I think we need to call this like the scratch, like vocal track, and maybe just make another vocal here. Can duplicate this without any of the playlists, make a new main vocal, which, of course we can probably still reference from the scratch. Let's start fresh so that my playlist can look a little bit clean, and maybe we'll color this none so that we know it's a scratch track. That's kind of one little hack there to just set up the vocal session. And now is go time. So we gotta see if we can do this. Yo!
Your face.
Did it as why? It's just how you were raised. You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? If you would only understand. Where's the click track, Roy? It's right there. It's not working though. Oh, it's only on during record. Okay, that's a new thing I've been using. The click track only on record. I don't normally do that, but it saved me a lot of time the other day. Sometimes I'll start right from the beginning of the song and kind of work my way through. Sometimes I'll do first verse, second verse, and then the choruses, and then the bridge. Sometimes I'll start in the chorus, like it. You might jump around to see what your voice is feeling like. There's not really like an easy part of the song. Like I said, they all start on that G and kind of work their way down. Honestly, the chorus might be the easy part, the Mandalorian, because there's such a break in between everything rather than the verse like a lot more can go wrong there, but I'll probably start at the beginning. Yeah, we'll just play it by ear. That's all we can do.
You took the creed and believe this is the way. All of your life you've been both hunter and prey. You're a Mandalorian.
Probably punch in there, and then these got to go down. I don't want to hear
You
that.
took the creed and believe this is the way. You took the creed and believe this is the way. All of your life you've been both hunter and prey. You're a Mandalorian.
Not bad. All of your life.
You took the creed and believe this is the way. All of your life you've been both hunter and prey. You're a man.
Not quite opened up yet, but we're getting there.
You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? Hunter and prey. You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian?
Does that make
Does that make a Mandalorian?
Now this part, I do think I want to change some of the lyrics here. You would grow up never showing your face. You're proud of your clan and how you were raised. You're a man. Something like that. Proud of your clan.
You would grow up never showing your face. You're proud of your clan and how you were raised. You're a man.
You can already see how this G is giving me trouble.
You would grow up never showing your face. Your clan and how you were raised. You're a man. And you would grow up never showing your face. You're proud of your clan and how you were raised. You're a man.
You're proud of your clan and how you were raised. Honor and strength is how you were raised. Don't like that. Don't like that. Didn't ask why, it's just how you were raised. You would grow up never showing your face. It's part of your clan and how you were raised. We're gonna have to come back to it. I have no idea what to do there.
You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? Does that make a
Does that make
Does that make a Mandalorian? If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian.
stand? All right, we're getting there.
If you would only understand, stand.
Increase the hardware buffer size.
A Mandalorian.
Oh, come on. See, this stuff kills a recording session.
If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian.
Now we're getting there.
If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian.
All right, now it's starting to feel good.
If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian.
Maybe one more.
If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian!
Mandalorian
Probably gonna do this part by part.
makes the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian. What makes the Mandalorian? What makes the Mandalorian? Makes the man.
Yeah, this is hard.
What makes the man?
What makes the man? Maybe this has to be all one thing here.
The Mandalorian. What makes the Mandalorian? 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 What makes the man?
There's this tricky thing that happens that you go back to re-record it and it doesn't sound anything like the original. And you're like, this is lame. And like now it's all on me to give a performance that sounds good. And eventually I'll pull it all together through all these stupid takes, but it's tricky in the moment. You're like, that doesn't sound like how I want it to sound. I don't think people realize how difficult it is to put this stuff together sometimes.
Mandalorian. What makes the Mandalorian? 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 What makes the man?
That man looks like that's going to be a good take.
What makes the Mandalorian? What makes the Mandalorian? What makes
Yeah, these are so much better. Mandalorian!
the Mandalorian? What makes the Mandalorian? What makes the Mandalorian? What makes the man?
Does the enunciation make it any better? One more thing I try to keep in mind is like, once you've got, 8, 9, 10 takes, that's probably all it's gonna be for now. Probably not gonna change too much, and you're gonna end up blowing your voice out. So let's go to verse 2. We can do some new takes for chorus 2 after that. And then there's always a give and take, like chorus 1 is gonna sound one way because you're still kind of warming up and getting in the zone and getting in the headspace. By chorus 2, you might be totally differently warmed up, or you might just blow your voice out and realize you got to come back another day. It's just what happens. What makes the man? What makes the man?
What makes the man?
There's all these low vocals that are going to be kind of hard. What makes the man?
What makes the man? What makes the man? What makes the man? What makes the man?
What makes the man?
What makes the man? What makes the man?
Go, 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 go.
What makes the man?
Kind of cool.
Deep in the mines, you redeem and restart, and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a man. Deep in the mines, you redeem and restart, and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a man.
I also do this thing where I can over sing. Like you turn up the headphones too much, you try to go too hard, but you're trying to make it sound powerful. So it's a tricky balance of like, I want to sing loudly, but you don't want to push so far that now you're like straining. I think that's something I did well on Goodbye Old Friend. You know, not really like yelling, but it's hard not to yell.
Deep in the mines, you redeem and restart, and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a man.
Maybe that's more contained.
Deep in the mines, you redeem and restart, and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a Mandalorian.
Maybe one more. Heart,
Are the words in your heart. You're a
heart, you're a man, heart.
and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a Mandalorian. Words in your heart. You're the 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 words in your heart. You're a man.
Okay, see what I mean? I just listened back through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 takes, and they don't sound identical, but heart, heart, forever forged are the words in your heart, words in your heart, words in your heart. I couldn't figure out which one was the right one.
Words in your heart. You're a man.
Heart, heart.
And forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a Mandalorian.
Maybe that was the one. I don't know. That's another thing that like you live with it, come back later. Probably don't want to see me comping this on video. Hey, look at the pronunciation here.
Forged are the words in your heart.
Man, just bad mood today.
You're one of them now. A surprise to be sure. Will you?
This is gonna have to be separate takes.
You're one of them now. A surprise to be sure. Will you? You're one of them now. A surprise to be sure. Will you keep walking the way?
Good, you're one of them now. Now, you're one of them now.
You're one of them now.
You're one of them now.
Like a Mandalorian. You're one of them now. A surprise to be sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian. Or will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalore.
I really loved the demo version.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're
Mandalore. Okay, so one thing I forgot about today with the typical, like, the camera's on and, okay, it's recording day, it's gotta be great. You gotta have fun with it. You know, this is silly. I'm singing about Star Wars here, so I always have to remember, like, if I'm keeping time along with it and I'm, like, actually in the moment, it can turn out a little bit better, maybe.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalore.
Yeah, I also feel like my voice isn't blown out, but I don't have the Mandalore, go, 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 ga, ga, ga.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian.
Gotta get that boy band voice going.
To be sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a man.
All right, it's getting there now. That's feeling a little bit more like the normal take it should be.
Be sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian.
But that felt pretty good. I like that.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian.
A little bit concerned about the way
Way of the Mandalore.
of the Mandalore. It's just hard to sing.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's trying too hard, right? That's the thing.
Sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian. Mandalore, you're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? If you would, does that make a Mandalorian? If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian.
If you would only understand.
If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel that makes the Mandalorian. If you would only understand,
melody I used in the third pre-chorus. You would only understand more than best scar steel. So like every time it'll be a little bit different. Maybe that'll be cool.
If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar steel.
Oops, shouldn't have sang that melody because that no longer belongs there and it belongs here. Belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum.
So do you, Mandalorian. If you would only understand, it's more than Beskar.
Okay, it's hard now. I've goofed all this up. We really only need the second half, or first half.
If you would only understand.
Let's jump to the third verse.
Scattered like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Does that make a Mandalorian? If you scattered like stars through the galaxy, where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Always a Mandalorian. If you would scattered like stars through the galaxy, where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Always a Mandalorian. Scattered like stars through the galaxy.
Scattered like stars.
Scattered like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Always a Mandalorian. Scattered like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Always a Mandalorian. If you would
There's something about this that like it's just pissing me off. I guess we're just going too hard again.
scattered like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Always a Mandalorian. If you would
All right, it's getting close.
scattered like stars through the galaxy.
Not that one.
Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian.
All right, let's try to comp that. Okay, so a little bit of a change of plans. You can hear my voice has been going. I recorded all of the main vocals, I think, or at least I have main vocals for everything. I didn't end up doing a second chorus. I mean, you can hear now this is not optimal singing. So I've kind of reached the breaking point for today. So I think that's going to be the session today, and we're going to have to come back, and I think I'll start maybe with the chorus, then maybe patch in some of the other tricky spots that I knew were maybe giving me some trouble. But I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. This is again part of the process of it's 6 o'clock now. So I've spent maybe 2 hours singing, couple little breaks in between. I think I came in a little too hot today, a little bit too up in my head about what the performance should be, rather than just sing the song. So we'll try to get warmed up another day, and we'll come back to it, and we'll drop in some more vocals. This is the way.
Behind the scenes with Royish.